Hello everybody and welcome back to another Pokemon challenge. In this video we are going to see if I can complete the game whilst only using a Scyther. To start off with, I nickname our rival Tyler. Using the universal Pokemon generator, I replace Bulbasaur with a Scyther because, as we all know by now, I really don't like Bulbasaur. Really sorry, don't come for me if Bulbasaur is one of your favourite Pokemon. And I nickname Scyther Chucky. I choose Chucky because, as of recording this, Chucky has just been announced to be the next killer in Dead by Daylight, and I really like the Child's Play series anyway. Here's a list of the moves that Scyther will learn through level up and what he'll learn through TMs and HMs. I mention this later on in the run. I show you this now after I've completed the game, after I've completed the video, and from here on out I'm going to change that and I'm going to actually pay attention to the moves that are actually learned at the beginning before I actually start the run, because there is a huge problem later on in the game that would have been avoided if I'd actually read this list properly before I started. If anyone's ever had to grind in Viridian Forest, then I feel your pain. I had to grind up to level 18 just to be able to defeat Brock, which I'll show you in a second. The Pokemon in Viridian Forest only give you between 20 to 60 experience points depending on which Pokemon on which level. I noticed a problem that I'd be able to defeat Geodude, but then when we get to Onix, who knew Bide, because I'd only got Quick Attack at the time, I was basically building up my own grave, because if Onix would use Bide, then there was no way that I could avoid it. So with Leah, and then one extra level, we managed to actually defeat Brock. Finally. So after beating Brock, we get the first badge, the Boulder badge. And next up is one of my least favourite parts of Gen 1, or Gen 3 if you're playing Fire Red Leaf Green. That is Mount Moon. I'm just going to jump in and pause for a second. This was the first huge mistake that I did of this run. If you know, you know. But if you was like me whilst recording this, I didn't know at the time. And it was a fatal error that I will never be making again. This early on, you cannot get repels. And it is so frustrating with the amount of Zubat encounters that you get in Mount Moon. It's disgusting. To play a little game with you all, I think I did this in the Mr. Mime video. I'd like you to all comment. Don't cheat, don't skip ahead. I want you to all comment and let me know how many Zubat encounters you think that I will get. I am totally stealing this from my dry bed. I chose a Dome Fossil, just in case you're all wondering. And I mean, even if you wasn't wondering, comments are good for the YouTube algorithm, so go comment below and ask which fossil I took as well. Here's his channel, go subscribe. I forgot to record just coming out of Mount Moon, but if you guessed 16 Zubat, then you was correct. Now that we're in Cerulean City, I have a choice to make. Do I either go and try and defeat Tyler, our rival? Thankfully, Tyler isn't too difficult. You'll see me using Leah a lot, and that's me trying to use the Bage Boost Glitch. I don't actually know how it works properly. I've seen J-Rose use it a lot, and I know that it's to do with how many gym. So I'm hoping it's doing something. I think it is, but thankfully we get the defeat the first time. My choice either was obviously Misty or my rival. I chose my rival because I feel like Misty would have been a bit of a roadblock at this level. Yeah, she's only got 2 Pokemon, but one of them is a Starmie, an evolved Pokemon. I thought best that if I just defeat my rival, I can go and get a few extra levels on the northern part of Cerulean City to get the levels to be able to come back and defeat Misty, which is what I do later on. As a child, it always used to baffle me how this NPC was attempting to build something, and he actually never got around to building it, like throughout the stages of Pokemon. I also came across this YouTuber called Droomish, and they kind of do like a little deep dive into like the weird kind of things of Pokemon that you don't really think about, and I really like his channel, so go subscribe and go give his videos a watch. For some unknown reason, I don't know why, but I went back to attempt Misty's gym. It didn't happen the first try, but thankfully on the second try I managed to defeat her. I was already near the SSN. It would have made sense for me to continue, go and defeat my rival again, get the HM for cut, and then go back to Misty when I've got a few extra levels. Yes, I've leveled up a bit, and I've also learned double team. We managed to get the win, and we got the Cascade badge. So that is now the second badge out of 8. Okay, little backstory. I thought I'd add this in. So we've gone back to the SSN. We are battling some more trainers just for levels because I'm a bit nervous about Surge's gym. I have leveled up and I have learnt Slash, as you can see. Do not get too attached to the fact that I now have a 70 base power attack that will almost 99% of the time land critical hits because I've got such a high speed stat and would absolutely carry me through the game, because a little later on I make a little mistake. Not going to spoil it, you'll see later on. Next up is another rival battle. As you will see again, he mentions that he's caught over 40 Pokemon. That person that I was talking about earlier, Droomish, he also made another video about how it is impossible for him to have caught 40 Pokemon already, so go give it a watch. What I just mentioned as well about getting critical hits with Slash, you'll see it in action. I am so fast and Slash is so good that my rival doesn't even get a single attack in and I one-hit KO sweep his entire team. Because I was a little bit worried about Surge, I leveled up to level 32. That's looking good, and obviously I've got Slash as well. There was no need for me to worry because I entirely sweep his team and not a single Pokemon attacks me. And I gain the third badge, the Thunder badge. We're at that point, guys. Remember earlier when I says don't get too attached to having the move Slash? Well, this is it. Guys, I absolutely cannot believe what I have just done. I've been recording for, well, it says 25 minutes because I pause between certain gaps. I'm not going to record myself going all the way through like Rock Tunnel and stuff, but I've been recording for, what's the time? I've been recording for about an hour and a half. And I've accidentally just removed probably the only move that could carry me through this entire game. Quick attack is 40 base power, obviously, which is why I was trying to use Struggle earlier because Struggle's 50 base power. And I also made the mistake, obviously, thinking that it learned like a load of good moves, but that was obviously Gen 3. Okay, yep. Well, I have just screwed myself over. I'm looking. I'll put it on screen again. I should have put it on at the beginning if I remembered. But these are the moves. The only move that we learn through level up, attacking wise, is Slash. Next up is Swords Dance, which obviously I've just got, and Agility at 42. There is the HM Cut, which is 50 base power. I can learn Takedown, Double Edge, Hyper Beam, Rage, Swift, and Skull Bash. Remember at the beginning of this video when I said that I made a huge mistake when it came to Bide and Mimic? Well, this is the point where I'd screwed up. Because I was only looking for moves that had physical damage next to it, I completely glazed over the fact that I could learn Mimic here. And if I had known at this point in time that I could use Mimic, what I had done later on could have been preventable. But nope, this was a mistake. Now guys, here's my problem. Takedown and Double Edge will both affect myself. I'll lose HP. Hyper Beam is obviously second move cooldown, so that's not going to be good enough. Rage in Gen 1 locks you into Rage, so can't use any other move. Skull Bash, yeah, that's again 2-turn move. Swift is possibly looking at the Run Saver. Swift is base power 60 and it doesn't miss. It shouldn't miss. And I'm pretty sure if I remember rightly off the top of my head, you can get Swift in the little house hut thing just south of Lavender. I'll go and have a look in a minute. I'll come back when I get Swift. I am pretty sure this is Swift. I only half pay attention, guys, when I'm playing because I've played Pokemon for so many years. I actually don't know what to delete. I mean, Swords Dance. I'm going to have to keep Swords Dance because it's only base 60 now instead of 70. And I'm contemplating using the Badge Boost the Badge Boost glitch later on, right in the Elite Four and stuff. I can't remember how it works, but So I don't know if I need Leer, but I feel like Double Team will save me. Like, all these moves I need, I don't want to get rid of Quick Attack because I need 2 attacking moves for the PP. So I feel like I'm going to have to get rid of Leer. But let me just go and have a quick battle while I'm still recording. So obviously you were seeing with Slash I was getting like critical hits. No critical hit. No critical hit. 1 critical hit out of like what, 4 or 5 moves, but yet with Slash, like every single move, not even exaggerating, when I was on the SSN, every single time that I was using Slash I was getting a critical hit. This next bit is technically the Eye Before the Storm, so it's the next rival match, and obviously now that I don't have Slash, I'm a little bit worried that things are going to be a lot more harder than it was before. I try and set up the Bage Boost Glitch. Obviously I use Swords Dance to raise my rubbish Swift attack power from 60 to whatever it is now. Thankfully, I managed to sweep the entire team. Obviously I level up in the process, so then for some reason I decided to use Swords Dance 3 more times, even though it's not doing anything, but in my head I'm thinking, oh, it's doing something to the Bage Boost Glitch. I really do need to like research that and see like what's happening with it. Our rival has now lost Raticate. Where has Raticate gone, and why is our rival in Ghost Tower where Pokemon are laid to rest? Where is Raticate? Is Raticate dead? I don't know. Hello again, I am back. Let me just move this. This is literally about not even 2 minutes after I've accidentally just removed Slash. Now I've got another problem. So I'm in the Ghost Tower, or whatever it's called. I have a huge problem that I didn't think about, and now looking back, I should have thought about because I've seen my Drive Red do it. Well, I've seen my Drive Red come across the same issue. Hello, Editing Aaron, just jumping in real quick. So as you would have just heard, I was aware at the time of recording this that I knew that my Drive Red had this issue. I don't know if I'd have cut this or not, but just to make you all aware, when I show you guys the move pool of the Pokemon that I'm going to use at the beginning of the video, I don't see that until I've cropped it from the internet to put into the video. So I don't see the moves before I start playing. Like 9 times out of 10 I'll kind of have a quick look throughout the, like, whilst I'm recording. Whilst recording I didn't realise, obviously, I'd sold the TM for Bide, so I couldn't do anything about that. Exactly the same as my Drive Red, he wanted to use Mimic, but obviously I couldn't. I wasn't aware when I was recording, so I'm sorry about that. I am aware now. It is a lesson learned for future videos, so in any future videos that I do of Gen 1, I will make sure that if I'm using a normal type Pokemon or a Pokemon with just normal moves, I will make sure that they can learn Bide. And I have nothing to counter it. If I remember rightly, Struggle doesn't work. Ghost is immune to Struggle because I think they made Struggle a normal type move, even though it's technically typeless from... Editing Aaron, correct me if I'm here, but I think it's Gen 2. I think they realised a mistake with the whole Ghastly thing. I'm looking at the TMs. TM Swords Dance already got. Toxic is the only thing, but I can't remember how it works. I think poison type Pokemon are immune to being poisoned because obviously they're poison type. Takedown, again, looking at all the other moves, they're all normal type. I'm a bug flying type Pokemon and I don't learn a single bug or flying type move. What the hell is this Pokemon? So there is literally nothing else that I can do. There is no other moves that I can use to defeat this Ghastly. This run, guys, is basically void. I have lost the run. To answer the question of the title, can I beat Pokemon Red while using only a Scyther? No, I cannot. I am going to do something. I'm going to do exactly the same as what my Drive Red did. And I'm going to go and get a Pokemon just to be able to defeat this one trainer so I can get the Pokefruit and continue the run. Because I don't want to just end the video here. Like, yeah, I've failed. But I want to finish... I want to complete it. I want to see if I can actually finish the rest of the game. Obviously, when I started this run, I thought, oh yeah, it's doable because I've done it before. But then obviously I made the mistake of realising that when I did it years ago, I did it in Gen 3, Fire Red, or Leaf Green, it was one of them. But it was basically Gen 3, so I had other moves like Pursuit and stuff. So getting to this point, I could have just used Pursuit, I think, if I remember rightly. I don't know. But that wouldn't have been an issue then, so that is why I managed to complete it, because it wasn't Gen 1, it was Gen 3. So I'm going to go now, I'm going to go and catch a Pokemon that I can use to defeat this Ghastly. I'll probably record it. I'll probably input it in the video just so you can see that I'm not cheating any other way. I'm not cheating anyway. The run is dead. I have failed the run. But like I said, I want to complete it. I want to try and finish it to see if it is doable. I've caught a hip. It's not a hypno. What is it? Drowsy. It's right in front of me. So I've caught a Drowsy. It's level 13. It learns Confusion, the first psychic type move at level 17, I believe it was. So I've just flew to Celadon because I was going to go to the daycare and use the steps to level it up quick. But then I realised that I got Psychic, the TM from Mr. Psychic. So I've now got a Psychic move. So it's asleep, and then... Well, that's not too bad actually. I thought it would be like a tiny bit, but... Oh, there's two. I forgot the... Oh no. Okay. Oh no. Please, one more. Yes. There we go. Oh, there's another mandatory one. That's done. Oh, please don't tell me you're mandatory. Oh my god, I should have used the repel. Shit. So there's three. Fuck's sake. Oh my god, guys, no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I've just thought of something. I was just thinking like, oh yeah, it's the last ghost type trainer in Pokemon Tower. Ghost Tower, whatever it's called. But then I was just thinking of Elite Thor. Thor's the Elite Four, apparently. No, I was just thinking of the Elite Four. Obviously, you've got Lorelei. I'm not doing the accent again. If you've seen the Mr. Mime video, you'll know what I'm on about. Lorelei. You've got the Ice-type trainer at the beginning. You've got Bruno, who uses Rock and Fight in Pokemon. So that's fine. And then, who's third? Guys, can anybody remember who is the third Elite Four member? It's Hagatha. Well, it's Agatha, but I call her Hagatha. Guys, she's got Gengars. She's got Ghost Pokemon. Just FYI, this is why I bring a... Oh, did I deposit it? No, I didn't, sir. This is why I always bring Pokédoll, because that's just saved me so much time. There's no point me going all that way to have to use a Pokemon that the whole sole purpose of this video is to see if I can beat Pokemon Red with just a Scyther. And no, I can't, because I can't get the Pokeflute without getting a run saver. I'm going to have a very, very quick look at what my Dry Red did if he actually continued, because I can't, the video was so long ago.
Since we don't need to fight any more ghost Pokemon until the Elite Four, and I can have Mimic...
Oh, he used Mimic, which obviously Eevee can learn, and obviously I can't. I don't have a backup plan. I'll do the rest of the video. This is the plan. I'm kind of making it up as I go along. I'm not going to use the run saver until the Elite Four. I am going to use Hypno for the mandatory ghost type Pokemon that I have to battle on the Elite Four on Agatha's team. Again, don't record live. I can't talk. I am going to go and do Eric. I'm not going to go and do Erica. I'm going to go and try and complete Erica's gym. I'm not going to do Erica. Very nearly missed Erica. I was on the way to obviously wake up the Snorlax. Forgot to mention earlier that I don't save normally because I save like when I'm in record, like because sometimes I don't record the whole video file in one go. I'll do it over like a couple of days or a couple of like morning, afternoon, whatever. So I'll save when I'm done recording for the time. So obviously when I lost Slash earlier, I didn't save, couldn't reset the game because then I'd have had to like start from the complete beginning. Just wanted to put that in there. So, oh crap, I didn't. So obviously I try and show you what my Pokemon is, and like I try and show you what my Pokemon level is before I start the battle, but I forgot. So I think I'm level 38. I've just leveled up. Yeah, 38. So Erica's got. This is going to be interesting to actually see now that I'm recording. If I forget, Erica's got 3 Pokemon, I think. So I'm going to use the Bage Boost Glitch. I'm just probably going to edit over this, I don't know. I need to use the Bage Boost Glitch. There we go. Because she's got Grass Pokemon. All of my moves aren't very good. So I'm going to use Double Team. Probably going to use 4. And then I'll use Swords Dance And thankfully, because I've just leveled up, I shouldn't level up much throughout this battle, or at all, hopefully. So I shouldn't lose all of the things that I've just gained. But hey, okay, there we go, easy. Didn't mention this earlier, but Swift is basically, I'm getting to that level throughout the game where the opponent's Pokemon are getting so high level that Swift isn't really doing. It's kind of working okay, but I've noticed that it's getting worse. So I'm gonna need some kind of like attack raising move. But look, a level 31 Drowsy, a Pokemon that's 11 levels lower than me. It wasn't even a 1-hit KO. If that was Slash, that would have I can guarantee that would have been a 1-hit KO. Koga has got this many Pokemon. I'll put it in the edit because obviously, like I said, when I'd normally do the voiceover after I've completed the game, I can put everything in properly. But like while I'm doing this live, I don't know. He's got 4 Pokemon. So I'm gonna start off with double teams, I think, because he's got poison gas, I'm pretty sure, on some of them, and I don't want to get poisoned straight away, so that would be a bad idea. So if I double team first, that'll hopefully give me time to. Well, apparently that didn't even work. It'll give me time to do a couple of. Oh my god! Okay, so that's crap. So the idea was I was going to use a Bage Boost Glitch, and then I was also going to heighten my attack, because obviously, look, I'm going to need it. But it's not going to work. This match is dead. The only way I'm going to win this match now, guys, is if Weezing uses Explosion or Self-Destruct or whichever move it is, and it misses. I want to just go for double team, because hopefully if it uses Self-Destruct or whatever the move is, Explosion, and it misses, I win. It used whatever that was, Smog I think, instead, so rip. Now it uses Explosion. Oh This happened in Mr. Mime. This happened in the Mr. Mime video, and I'm pretty sure I said I'm gonna deposit all my Pokemon, so things like that can't happen again. And rewind to about 30 seconds ago of me just saying, oh, I'm gonna start depositing my Pokemon when I go against a gym leader. Let me just reset. If I reset now, and the save file hasn't saved, then I am quitting this run. I think I'm gonna have to level up a little bit. Look, so I forgot to do this for Erica, and I've just remembered. So attack's 118, defense is 97, speed is 120, special is 66. Our attack is nearly catching up with our speed, but obviously we've got quick attack. I think that takes priority. I think we're gonna have to level up. Unless I manage to get a few missed attacks from Coffin, so I can raise my attack a little bit more. But the second I get poisoned, the match is dead. I literally can't do anything. Because I can't use items in battle, that's my own rule, obviously. But this is dead. This is not dead. How did I manage to just beat Koga while I was poisoned on the first Pokemon? I don't know. I don't know how I just did that, but I just managed to get the Soul Badge. I can now use Surf outside of battles. I have literally just emptied out the entire rocket tower thing. Chucky is now level 52. I am struggling. I am noticing a huge problem. If it's a pre-evolution Pokemon, so if it's like a Zubat or a Coffin, I can deal with it with quick attack. And sometimes Swift will take out like evolved Pokemon, Golbat, Weezing, Muk. But most of the time I do have to use Swords Dance just to boost my attack up. And then a lot of the time I end up having to use Double Team just so I can set up Swords Dance just so I'm not losing too much HP. I don't think looking at this now, this is pre-Elite Four thoughts, I don't think we'll be able to beat the Elite Four. So as you would have seen from a second ago, Chucky, Did I want to call him Chunky then? Oh yeah, Chucky is level 52. I feel like this is gonna be a multiple attempt match. Okay, so it is a Pidgeot. So I'm gonna set up my double team. No sand attack, thankfully. I'll just stick with 2 for now. Oh wow. Oh, I'm bug type. So it's saying it's. I don't think it's super effective. I think it's just the Gen 1 AI glitch thing. I don't know. You know, being a flying type Pokemon, it would have been great to have like a move like Wing Attack maybe to be able to help with the grass type Pokemon. But nope. No flying type moves for us. Or bug. Oh wow, that actually I thought Gyarados was going to be a bit of a problem then, but Alakazam should be pretty easy because his normal defense is pretty crap. Yeah, 1-hit KO. Oh no, that means that I've lost all of the Bage Boost stuff that I've just got, so I might double team again. Oh no. Oh okay, yep, never mind. I actually thought that would be like a 3, maybe 4 attempt match, but that was actually quite easy. Every single match at the minute is just going to be a rinse and repeat, copy and paste of using double team, buy myself some time to be able to get Swords Dance up, and then just sweeping the team, hopefully. I mean, is that possible? Yep. Oh, okay, no, never mind. I thought Ryan would be a 1-hit KO as well, but apparently not. Wow, that was so easy, and I'm level 54. Holy crap. Yay, this is fun. This is fun doing the same thing over and over again. Okay, I'm gonna do like a little mid-game debrief of what I'm thinking of this run so far. When I did the Scyther run in Gen 3 in Fire Red, it was more fun because there was more moves to learn, and I'm pretty sure actually Scyther learned Wing Attack, flying type move. Obviously it learned Pursuit. Pursuit was great because it was a special attack. So attacking Pokemon that was high on physical defense. It was kind of easier in Gen 3, but I am finding this gen to be a little bit more difficult simply for the fact that we are a 2-type Pokemon that doesn't learn any moves from any type of those. We don't learn any bug or any flying moves whatsoever. It's a bit of a joke. Also getting bored of the battle style of obviously double teaming up, raising an attack, and then trying to sweep the team. The last 3 gyms normally go really quick because I'll do Sabrina. I won't do Sabrina. I said this. I'm sure I said this with Koga or something, but I'm gonna attempt to beat Sabrina's gym. I can't. I actually can't deal with this game right now. Okay. So I'm in Serena's gym. Again, same situations. I'm getting cramp in my leg. Oh, sorry. I'm probably going to keep that in, I don't know. So, same situation when I accidentally deleted Slash. Wasn't paying attention. Decided that I wanted to try and battle majority, because I virtually knew the pathway to get to Sabrina without paying attention. Now I just mashed the buttons. Wasn't looking. Obviously we got another ghost type trainer, and I now have a Ghastly to go against. In Gen 1, I have power points. In Gen 1, my opponents do not have power points, so Ghastly has a unlimited amount of attack, so I can't stall out the Ghastly for Ghastly to struggle. I need to be careful with Psychic though, because obviously Psychic is really bad. Yeah, that was what, 50 something HP. But 1-hit KO, 1-hit KO. I'm gonna save Swift. Oh, I'm gonna save Swift for Alakazam. Oh, I should probably just use Swift there. But I feel like 1 Swift on Alakazam. Yeah, critical hit. Boom, easy. 55. And that is it. We're on the what? 7th gym. Next we've got the Marsh Badge. So as you would have seen, my HM Water Pokemon is a Krabby. I have never, because obviously Krabby evolves to a Kingler. I don't think I've ever used a Krabby in a playthrough, like physically. Obviously I've used it for HMs before, but look at its stats. It's level 15, so it's got good attack and good defense, whereas it's speed and special. Like, obviously, its special is really low. What do you all think about me doing a Krabby run? Because I've just noticed, obviously I've gone to the Pokemon to sell some TMs that I've just picked up. One of them being Blizzard. Krabby can learn Blizzard. I haven't looked at Krabby's learnt moves yet, but what do you all think to me using a Krabby in a playthrough one day? Let me know in the comments below if you want me to use a Krabby. There is no actual specific way that I pick which Pokemon I use in these playthroughs. I'm liking the idea of, like, say 1 week doing Gen 1, next week Gen 2, third week Gen 3. My only problem is though, a lot of Pokemon content creators, when it comes to Gen 2, they will do both, because obviously there's Kanto and Johto. They'll do both regions of gym leaders, and then the final match will be Red. I think that's too long. Like, I don't agree with that. I feel like just doing Johto's Elite Four would class like as beating the game. But because everyone does like Kanto and then Red as well, I feel like people wouldn't really watch my Gen 2 playthroughs. I'll stick to Gen 3. I'll do Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. There's what, 2 different regions? There's Kanto and there's Hoenn. Because I'm using the universal generator thing, I can still get a Gen 2 Pokemon in, say, like Fire Red or Leaf Green, so I'm not kind of technically missing out on Johto Pokemon. I can still use Johto Pokemon. Maybe the odd Gen 1 like Pokemon Red playthrough, but I'd only do Pokemon that I've never really used there, and there is quite a lot of Pokemon. Unfortunately, I was mashing buttons again, as usual, nothing new there. I was going to show you my stats and everything. I leveled up to, I think, 57, and I've only battled 1 Pokemon since, and I think it was a Vulpix, since leveling up, so I feel like the Bage Boost Glitch should work. Like, I shouldn't, hopefully, fingers crossed, I shouldn't level up throughout the match and have to reset it, so we're going to go with the usual technique. Ow. I just hit my hand. Double team. For some reason, it's not really doing much. Yep. That's 4 moves when I've got two raised evasion. And it's just used a super potion for no reason. I need the super potion, but for some reason, Blaine being Blaine has really weird AI in Gen 1. He'll use potions on fully healed Pokemon. So hopefully this should be enough to be able to just sweep the team. Yes! But look at that, it's boring, it's over. Please don't click out of this video, I swear it will get more interesting. I swear the Elite Four will be a lot more difficult and a lot more, a little bit more different of just raising my evasion, raising my attack and then trying to sweep. But look, again, another really powerful TM and we can't learn it on anybody. So that is that. We now have, I didn't even pay attention to what the name of the badge was. Editing Aaron, I can put it on screen now, but I now have 7 gym badges. We are gonna go back to Viridian City and figure out who the final gym leader is. Without using Swords Dance or Double Team, that's a critical hit against a Rhyhorn that is, what, 14 levels lower than me. This is how much, this is just like proving how much I need to use the whole Swords Dance and Double Team thing. Oh my god! It's Giovanni! I mean, we all knew that, probably like 99.9%. Yeah, Giovanni is the last gym leader. Chucky, I keep wanting to say Chunky, I don't know why. Chunky Chucky. Chucky is level 58. Attack is 159, defense 131, speed is 162, and special is falling behind at 93. I don't know if I'll be strong enough to have the time to be able to set up against Giovanni. I mean, he has got moves like Horn Attack and Stomp. But I feel like we just... Oh, that didn't even sweep. Okay. I would just go for a quick attack here. Dugtrio knows... This is what I'm scared for, though. Dugtrio knows Slash. And because Dugtrio is quite fast, Dugtrio could easily get a critical hit. But it's not. It's just... It's going to go down in 1. We've got Nidoqueen next. Sweep. Nice. We've leveled up, which means that all of our badge boost things have not really working anymore. So I'm just going to put a couple more double teams on. And I managed to get a poison sting in. Okay. We can't raise our attack anymore. We'll just go with Swift, and okay, down you go. And then last up is Rhydon. Rhydon isn't a 1-hit KO. I didn't think it would be. But with that, we have now defeated every single gym leader in Kanto. We have gained the, what is the badge? Earth badge. Every single Pokemon will obey us in battle up to level 100. I mean, you can't, technically, unless you use the missing no glitch, you can't really get any Pokemon above level 100. We're going to go for the final rival match. Hopefully won't have to come back and fight. I know full well that this match, though, guys, I am not going to be able to finish this match in the first attempt. Let's go. Pidgeot's level 47. I feel like I'm going to do the whole you-know-what by now. Oh, look, wing attack. A move that we should learn, but we can't. I really don't know why these attacks are actually hitting, but right, we'll go for it now. Nice. I might do one more. Oh, okay, never mind. That was pointless. I might do one more double team. See, that's not hitting. I mean, a potion's not going to really do anything for your pal, but it's a problem. My moves are too weak. That should have been a 1-hit KO there with like how much I've raised my attack, but no, it's not. And this is not going to be. Oh, it's going to. Okay, never mind. But now we've just leveled up, we've lost all the badge boost. Although Alakazam, again, has got low special, he's got high special defense, he's got low physical defense, so that wasn't a problem. Now Charizard could be a problem. If he uses Flamethrower, Ember, Fire Spin, anything like that, even Wing Attack technically, we've got a problem. But I mean, it's not because he's just going to faint anyway. Okay, that is the final rival match before the Elite Four, and we managed to do it in one go. My dry bread. He never used to play with speed up, and then he finally decided to use speed up when he realised that it could save him so much time. And then he would also go and train like off camera, and that's what I used to do as well. And I try and do it most of the time, but if I realise that I need to like massively train and I don't have the time, I will use the rare candies. Also, again, let me know in the comments below if you are happy if you are happy for me to use rare candies. I mean, it's my video, so I technically get the overall vote, but I just want to point it out there. Say if I only need like 2 or 3 levels and that's it, then I feel like I should just put in the effort to go and train. But say like I'm doing Elite Four and I need like an extra 10, 15 levels, just popping 15 rare candies in like 30 seconds would save me so much time instead of going to like train for like what, an hour and a half. Oh, at the end of the game though, this isn't basically like Elite Four onwards, should I say. So are you guys okay? Like before, I think using rare candies like before the Elite Four is probably a no-go. Please excuse the voice, I am progressively getting more sick throughout this run. Chucky is level 60 and the Run Saver is level 18 because obviously I didn't train it. There's Pokemon like Golbat that knows Confuse Ray and then it just messes up and I have to keep going back and forth to heal. So I know I said earlier on about using rare candies. I've completely vetoed the choice that I was giving you to basically say if I could use rare candies or not because I'm using rare candies. I'm probably going to get like, what, 40, 600, I'm going to get 100. I've already got like 7 in my inventory. I wanted to have enough rare candies to get Chucky to level 100. The plan at the minute is Agatha's Pokemon are level 56, 55, 58 and 60. Run Saver will be there to go against the 2 Gengars and the Haunter. That is the only time I am allowing myself to use Run Saver for those 3 exact Pokemon. The idea is that I'm going to get Run Saver up to level 60 just because that's what Chucky is currently at. I might purposely, I don't have revives because obviously I don't use items in battle. And obviously it's supposed to be a solo Pokemon run, so there's no use for revives. I'm going to keep Run Saver obviously on the sideline till I get to Agatha. And then I'm going to feint it. First up was Lorelei. Lorelei? I'm not going there again. Laura, she basically, I had to try this. I think it was over 10 times. Not even exaggerating. She's got some really tanky Pokemon on her team. And we are, I think, quad weak to ice. At least half, maybe if I'm wrong. But after like the, what, 10th, 11th try, we actually managed to take it down. So, yeah, that's the first out of 4, 5 to go. Okay, so the second Elite Four member, Bruno. I say this all the time, but I really don't think Bruno belongs in the Elite Four simply because his team is rubbish and it's never a problem for me. I was slightly nervous this time though because he has 2 Onix, which Obviously, we're weak to rock type moves because we're part flying. Thankfully, the first one got itself stuck in Rage, so couldn't use any rock moves. And on his other Pokemon, he used X defense and things like that. And because we had raised our evasion and our attack so high, we managed to easily sweep the rest of his team without a problem. Easy. Although this one was really easy, next up is Scyther, and I am really, really nervous about Scyther. Hello, yes, I am jumping in again. I know that I said that I was going to leave all the voiceover to future me when I'm a bit better, but I've just had the conundrum of a thought that I was just looking at my PP for my moves, and obviously I use double team at the beginning of each match. Double team is great when you're not switching out Pokemon because then you've got the effect for the entire battle. I am going to be switching out to Run Scyther for the Ghost Pokemon. Well, I mean, I think she starts with a Gengar, so I'll be starting with Run Scyther anyway. But I'm not going to be able to rely on the Pokemon missing because I can't rely on using double team because of the switching in and out, which doesn't give me the availability to be able to boost up my attack with Swords Dance without potentially taking damage. And we are weak to poison, I think, if I think correctly. Funny enough, I didn't actually get the win on the first attempt. Scyther was a two attempt win. As you would see, the Gengar is really easy to start off with. There is confusion, confuse rate should I say, in the mix with a lot of our Pokemon. There's Hypnosis, so I do deal with a lot of status, I don't know how you pronounce it. Like, I get put to sleep and I get confused quite a bit. I also mix up accidentally not switching out, so then I go to switch out later on. But then she switches out as well, so I have to switch back. The team is pretty easy to defeat. Thankfully at some point, Hypno Run Scyther does get poisoned. I don't know why I was worrying so much. The last member of the Elite Four before the champion is Lance, the Dragon Master. Thankfully, to start off with, because we managed to tank a couple of Hyper Beams from Gyarados, that gives us opportunity to raise our attack and our evasionness. Obviously, as normal, nothing new. And because of that, we managed to sweep the rest of the team. Although, Aerodactyl could have really messed us up with a it wasn't Confuse Ray, but it could have confused us. And thankfully, Dragonite didn't attack us, so yeah, we got the win. Next up is the champion. Having a quick look at Chucky's stats, all of the stats are above 100 now, and we're level 64, so I am very confident that Tyler will not be a problem, and I feel like we've got this one in the bag. Okay, I'll be honest with you guys, this wasn't a one attempt match that I thought it would be. Pidgeot was obsessed with using Sky Attack, so anytime Sky Attack would land, it would take a massive chunk of HP from me, and that would leave me vulnerable for the rest of the match then. Thankfully though, we got a run, we got a match where his Sky Attacks wasn't landing as much as it was before, and obviously that gives us, again, as usual, the chance to build up our evasionness in our attack. Apart from Rhydon, every single other Pokemon was a sweep. I mean, even Charizard, even the strongest Pokemon on his team, didn't even get a chance to attack us because we had raised our attack so high that it didn't even get a chance to attack us because we took it out in one go. And with that, we become the Pokemon champion. To answer the biggest question, the question that is in the title of this video, can I beat Pokemon Red whilst only using a Scyther? Technically, in this specific run, no I cannot. I had to use a Drowsy/Hypno for a Run Scyther. If I'd done my homework, if I'd actually paid attention to the move list properly and not looked for only attacking moves, I would have noticed Mimic. Well, I mean, I noticed Mimic, but if I had brushed up on a bit of my old Pokemon history, I would have realised that Bide and Mimic could have saved this run without the use of a secondary Pokemon. So yeah, this run was a fail, but I enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. Please, please, please subscribe. Make sure you comment as well below any suggestions of any Pokemon that you want me to do runs of, because I'm more than happy to do any. Apart from Magikarp and Shuckle, I have seen Madrybread, I've seen J-Rose try and attempt those 2 Pokemon, and Wobbuffet as well. I am making a veto on those 3 Pokemon. Bye!